Oren Klaff, flip the script, getting people to think your idea is their idea. Dive into the engaging world of persuasive communication as we take a journey through Flip the Script by Oren Klaff. Learn how to topple your potential buyer's certainty gap with the flash roll technique and create lasting impact by tapping into pre-wired ideas common to all. Discover the importance of addressing your clients in the language they understand and framing your products in familiar terms, while leveraging buyers' pessimism as the key to sales success, and the power of authenticity and expertise to present a compelling case.
Bridging the certainty gap. When facing a hesitant customer, it is crucial to establish your credibility quickly and unquestionably. To do this, use the flash roll technique, a rapid-fire display of expertise that demonstrates your understanding of a complex subject in just 60 to 90 seconds. It's an invaluable tool for winning over even the most skeptical audience and closing gaps in certainty. Picture yourself as a salesperson, getting ready to close a deal with a potential buyer. You've put in all the effort, and you're just one question away from sealing the agreement. Would you like to pay with cash or credit card, you ask. The buyer hesitates and admits they need more time to think about it and consult their family. What just happened? It's likely that they experienced a certainty gap, a lingering doubt that you can deliver what you're promising. Tackling this issue effectively requires credibility. It is crucial to demonstrate that you're an expert in the field. One proven way to do so is to employ a flash roll, a burst of information that showcases your expertise in a matter of seconds, dispelling any lingering doubts and convincing even the most skeptical prospects. For example, consider a broken computer. You visit a technician and confidently state that you've kept your virus protection up to date, despite the current problem. The technician quickly identifies the issue, explaining that the new Homestead bug could still bypass your software, and then proceeds to give a detailed diagnosis and solution. This display of knowledge and confidence establishes the technician's credibility and leaves you reassured that your computer is in good hands. To create a successful flash roll, you need a clear structure: beginning, middle, and end. Start with a casual assessment, treating the issue like something you handle daily. Next, delve into the intricate details, utilizing technical jargon to emphasize the complexity of the subject. Finally, present your solution, and ultimately, the deal you want to make. Avoid using phrases like, "I think," or, "in my opinion," and deliver the information snappily and without emotion. Make it second nature by scripting your flash roll, practicing it, and committing it to memory. In summary, bridging the certainty gap is vital in acquiring and retaining customers. By utilizing the flash roll technique, you can establish yourself as an expert in your field and resolve lingering uncertainties that might otherwise cost you valuable business opportunities. Sparking interest with pre-wired ideas. For information to be effectively received, processed, and stored, it must connect to pre-wired ideas in our brain. In sales, mastering these pre-wired ideas can help answer consumers' key questions: why should I care? What's in it for me? And why you? By addressing threats, rewards, and fairness, you can ensure your message resonates with prospective buyers. Our brains possess a unique ability to rapidly process information that aligns with familiar and relatable concepts. But what about entirely new information? In order for an unfamiliar concept to be stored and processed correctly, you must first tap into the pre-wired ideas hardwired into everyone's brains. 3 such pre-wired ideas exist: threats, rewards, and fairness. They are especially relevant when it comes to sales, and mastering them will allow you to anticipate and satisfy your potential customers' questions before they're even asked. Threats catch our attention when we perceive something that might endanger our status or well-being. By highlighting how the world is continually evolving and your client's potential risk of falling behind, you automatically address the first question: why should I care? The logical solution to avoid being left behind is, of course, for the client to purchase your product. Rewards appeal to our innate desire to obtain large payoffs with minimal effort. In answering the question, "What's in it for me?" remember the golden rule of ×2. We are inherently drawn towards exponential benefits, double the impact and you have the ultimate sales pitch. Show your client how using your product will double their productivity or cut expenses by half, and they will respond positively. Fairness is crucial when asking someone to take a risk. Your client's third question, why you, is resolved by demonstrating your personal commitment to the proposed deal. They want assurance that you are as invested as they are and that you won't abandon them post-sale. A short script highlighting your financial, physical, or contractual involvement, if not more significant than your client's, will suffice. Once you have addressed these three pre-wired ideas, it's time to delve into the specifics of your offering. Keep in mind the delicate balance between providing too much or too little information. Leveraging threats, rewards, and fairness in your sales approach will resonate with your potential customers and pave the way for effective communication and successful transactions. Familiarity sells innovation. Innovation is exciting, but when proposing ideas to clients, make sure to frame them in familiar terms. Just like how vanilla ice cream remains the most popular flavor, consumers prefer the comfortable and familiar aspects of a product or service. By connecting your unique and innovative features to something familiar, you'll be more successful in winning over clients and closing deals. Everybody dreams of becoming an innovator and making a significant impact with trailblazing products or services. As a salesperson, you might feel thrilled about the potential of your groundbreaking offering transforming the market. However, your clients may be less enthusiastic and reluctant about embracing something entirely unfamiliar. This hesitancy is rooted in human nature. When faced with uncharted territory, we tend to put our guard up and prefer the tried and tested. So how can you make your innovative proposal palatable to your target audience? Frame your offering in terms that your clients can easily relate to and understand. Consider this: among the 1,000+ ice cream flavors in the world, why does plain vanilla remain the top choice? People find comfort in the familiar taste, and it serves as a reliable base that can be customized and dressed up to suit individual preferences. When pitching your unique product or service, tap into plain vanilla familiarity in your description. While the novelty and innovation excite you the most, prospective buyers will be drawn to aspects that resonate with their perceptions of reliability and tradition. This approach doesn't mean concealing or downplaying the exciting features that set you apart. It's about bundling those features and presenting them in a package that emphasizes how your offering aligns with the evolving market standards. For instance, if you want to open a bar and restaurant featuring a playable miniature golf course, rather than solely concentrating on the golf aspect, emphasize the familiar elements, an extensive beer selection, a fantastic chef, and convenient parking. When introducing the golf concept, position it as a new normal ingredient, showing how themed establishments, like sports bars or arcade bars, are experiencing a surge in popularity. In essence, no matter how novel or revolutionary your proposal, it can always be linked to something familiar. To close the deal and leave a lasting impression, find the perfect balance between standing out with innovation and appealing to the inherent desire for familiarity. Master pessimism in sales. Salespeople are typically known to be optimistic, emphasizing the positive aspects of a product or service to persuade buyers. However, the key to success in sales lies in leveraging a buyer's pessimism. By carefully crafting a buyer's formula, salespeople can establish themselves as experts and address the buyer's concerns and objections in advance. This enables the buyer to feel in control of the decision-making process while guiding them towards a favorable outcome for the seller. Salespeople are often seen as relentless optimists, pushing the notion that their product or service is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with no flaws. They aim to resolve any concerns a buyer might have. However, a buyer's skepticism is not only natural but essential in the purchasing process. Instead of combating this negativity, skilled salespeople embrace it, utilizing pessimism to their advantage. Understanding and addressing a buyer's pessimism is crucial in the sales process. To do so, salespeople can develop what is known as a buyer's formula, a script placing the buyer in control while simultaneously directing their decision-making. This formula involves several steps. 1. Establish credibility as an expert by reassuring the buyer of your experience and knowledge. 2. Identify and address potential objections early on, showcasing your understanding of their concerns. 3. Highlight lesser-known factors the buyer may not have considered, further demonstrating your expertise. 4. Outline the expected actions they will take, including additional costs or steps, then offer advice from your professional experience. 5. Hand over control to the buyer, framing the decision as their own while gently steering them where you want them to go. For example, a bike salesperson could present themselves as an industry expert by mentioning their years of experience. They could then bring up common concerns, such as the relationship between price and quality or the bike's versatility. By addressing these issues from the start, the salesperson anticipates and alleviates the buyer's doubts. Next, they can discuss less obvious factors, such as material selection, and offer guidance on the best choices. Finally, the salesperson hands the process back to the buyer with a detached statement, allowing the buyer to feel autonomous whilst having addressed the majority of their concerns. By directing buyers' worries towards specific focal points, the salesperson has the opportunity to overcome objections and increase the likelihood of a successful sale. Embracing and leveraging pessimism in sales is a powerful strategy, taking control of the narrative and guiding buyers towards a mutually beneficial outcome. Authenticity wins in sales. Charisma isn't the main factor in being a successful salesperson. Authenticity and expertise are what truly matter. Instead of adopting multiple salesperson personas, stay true to yourself and showcase your confidence in your product or service. Buyers will respond more positively to your genuine belief and unwavering conviction in what you're selling. While charisma is often thought of as a crucial trait for successful salespeople, buyers are actually seeking someone they can believe in. To earn that trust, you must exude confidence, stay relaxed, and remain unwavering in your convictions. There are 5 common archetypes that represent a typical salesperson: the best friend, the huckster, the miracle worker, the submissive angel, and the wolf. Counterintuitively, constantly switching between these roles can make it harder to gain a buyer's trust. Such tactics lead to skepticism and guardedness, prompting buyers to question your integrity. So what truly appeals to buyers? Authenticity and expertise. Instead of putting on a facade, simply be yourself. Genuinely believing in your product or service not only resonates with buyers but also demonstrates your expertise. Always remember that you're the expert on what you're selling. Drawing confidence from your expertise will inspire trust and confidence in your buyers. Should any doubts arise, firmly stick to your convictions. Indecision can be perceived as weakness, while holding steadfast to your core beliefs will garner respect. By stating that you may not always be right but never in doubt, buyers will appreciate your honesty and authenticity. In summary, forget about charisma and instead focus on being genuine and knowledgeable about your product or service. Display unwavering confidence and hold true to your core values. By presenting an authentic and compelling case, you'll succeed in conveying your ideas and winning buyers' trust.
In conclusion, Oren Klaff's Flip the Script is a valuable resource on persuasive communication. It outlines significant techniques to win over your audience by establishing credibility through flash roles, addressing pre-wired ideas to make your message stick, framing your product in familiar terms, leveraging a buyer's pessimism to your advantage, and staying true to your own authentic self. By employing these strategies, salespeople can incorporate clarity, confidence, and integrity into their pitches, leading to higher levels of trust from clients and increased sales success.